Hi guys, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot here to bring you a feminine reading. We'll have a little wee look and see what's going on with the feminine energies. Contemplation, looking out, same as what the masculine has been getting. Moving forward. Death. That's what's going on. There is this great amount of love that she does have for the masculine. As I've said, there are a lot of masculine and feminine energies that are coming into union, but the masculine at this time has pulled the pin because there's a lot of fear coming from the masculine, but there is this transformation. What's going on with the masculine will also then, of course, lead the feminine to go within and to more feminine energies to literally move into more self-awareness and more self-loving energies at this time. And the Queen of Wands, which is about taking action upon that. So moving into greater communion with other feminine energies, and also being on one's own, getting out into nature is really important for the feminine at this time. Two of Pentacles. Yep, nature is very healing at the moment. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is literally about keeping balance, which is literally what the feminine is about. And I tell you what, I went out to the bush yesterday and I found this little valley. I hadn't ever seen this little valley before, never come across it, or been past it, but never gone into it. So I did go into it. It was very quiet. It was the most silent moment that I'd ever had for ever had. The feeling that I got from that valley was like nothing I'd ever felt before. The energy is different. So I felt like the whole, wherever I was, we had literally moved dimensions. It's like I'd moved into a completely different dimension where it was like lighter, more beautiful, more peaceful, quiet. It was the most amazing feeling I think I'd ever had. The sun was shining, but it wasn't hot. It was just this perfect aligned moment where I just stood there and I'd never felt so at peace, and never actually understood the silence like I did yesterday. It was very profound. It was a profound experience, and I feel like now that's what the feminine is now moving into, those sorts of energies, and finding pockets of those energies, sometimes in places like what I found yesterday, or even sometimes just being in your own home, in the garden. It doesn't really matter, but it's like that's what the feminine is now moving into, a greater sense of peace, understanding, stillness, and silence. The energy, as I said, the energy from yesterday was like nothing. And as soon as I drove out of there, I'd left it. But that was like in that valley was literally had crossed over into another dimension. I know that sounds very strange, but anyway. So look for places like that. You may not find it, I don't know. I wasn't looking. I kind of just stumbled across it. But anyway. But that's where, and also too, I also get that a lot of feminines now are moving into like putting the crown on the head. We're sort of like coming into queendom in a way. Anyway, so I do have to be very, very quick. I have to go out this morning, so I will move on. So, keeps coming up, Two of Cups. This is love between two people, but it's also about finding that love for the self and for the masculine within, for the feminines. That's what's really going on. It's kind of like coming into balance with the masculine within, coming into I guess into communion with source, presence, and all that is God, whatever that is for you. And it's about coming into that still point energy field and finding that stillness, which is literally so amazing, which literally will lift us into a high vibration. Yeah. So the feminines, get out this weekend if you can into nature, or even today, just go out into nature. find those little pockets of peace if you can, and just allow the bliss to come in. Moving on with, look at that, good fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's on an upwards turn for the, yeah. I mean, there is this feeling of sometimes feeling trapped. Get out of your head. This is mental prison. Get out of your head. Come down into the heart center. Find your peace. Find that high vibration. Wherever you find it is going to be exactly what needs to happen. Yeah, whenever and wherever you find it, look for the stillness and peace. That's because that's exactly what we're moving into right now. Okay, I hope that makes some sort of sense. I have to go. Bye for now.